So I need some milk for my coffee this morning. We're gonna get it straight from the source here, but in the store usually you get 2% milk, like the blue cap or whatever, but this is 5% butter fat. So in the stores they dilute it down so it's less rich and stuff. So this is straight. So we're gonna grab some. Okay, let's get should be good. Much better.
Morning, everybody. You're watching Echowood Holsteins. This is kind of a continuation from the cold video the other day, but we have a lot of problems this morning. The cold got us. It was minus 40 this morning. It's still pretty cold out here. Came to the farm this morning, and one of our employees said, "House is very cold last night," and it was really cold. Like, I really wish they'd told me last night, because by this morning, Jaron and Steve went down there. What'd you find?
Water lines.
How cold was it in the house to begin with?
The thermostat read 0 degrees Celsius.
Which
well,
is...
no, actually it read negative 2 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So that's, what, 30 degrees Fahrenheit?
Under 30. Well,
under 30.
Anyhow, there was frozen water in the kitchen sink. It was that cold. It's a new furnace in the house, but a basement door, something happened, blew open. 40 below wind chills last night. It froze the vent, or the
basement door was closed when we got there. Mostly the problem is the basement, the insulation and stuff. There's a couple holes we found. We had to patch them up. But the line that runs from the condensation from the furnace on the floor got really cold in the basement, which froze the line, which made the furnace not
shut off because of safety things.
Yep, the pressure sensor.
Yeah. So they've been down there dealing with that. I've been here at the farm. I'll show you some things in the barn. Like, our barns are all wind tunneled, so they're better than most, but with an open ridge. But I'll get right back to you. I got to answer this phone call. Continuation. Inside. Yep. Otherwise my medicine's gonna freeze. But so I had sink shots to give this morning. We got Hurt Health today, and we got a grain bin motor that's acting up. Sparks flying when he turned it on, so that might be an issue. I'm gonna sneeze.
Hey, everybody's thinking about the same, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, it must be from the sun outside or something.
Woo!
Okay.
All right, let's go in here. We'll go out in the barn. So this is the barn this morning. She's a little steamy, but it was worse earlier when we were opening and closing the doors. But normally we don't get frozen manure in the alleys because we're wind tunnel. But this morning, whoa, it's a little frozen in the barn, and this is even with the wind tunnel. And this is supposed to be like the coldest day in 5 years. So, and it feels like it with everything that's broken. But wow. I mean, like, there's a door open down there, but he just took the tractor out to get fuel, but should have closed that door when he went out. I'm thinking we should go close that, because it doesn't take long, and things are ice. The channel, the manure channel is frozen. Frozen over this morning. But good news is it's supposed to warm up. So getting back to the house, down at the house right now, that's frozen up. The furnace is going. There was no vent in the basement, for hot air in the furnace, so they went and cut one of them in. And right now we just got a couple space heaters upstairs, the furnace going wide open, trying to warm that thing up. The water is off because we know we have frozen. The water heater was leaking, Jaron said, right?
Yeah.
What else was leaking down at that house?
The water heater, the sink, there's a fork froze in the sink. There's a
what froze?
A fork is stuck. That's
a fork is stuck in the ice?
Yeah.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
So yeah, the house is really cold.
Yeah.
But if we'd have known right away, we could have got that furnace going. But I'm not blaming, they just didn't know any better to let us know. I think they thought they were doing us a favor by waiting till morning, so we didn't have to go down there in the middle of the night. But or sometime last night.
Yeah.
So anyhow, they'll know next time.
Yeah.
Let's go look at the manure channel in the barn.
I don't know if I've ever seen it that bad before.
What's that?
Manure channel.
Really? Yeah. So in 2019, I think it was, when we had like 60, 70 below wind chills that day. It was just brutal. But yeah. So the manure channel, you can see this is all supposed to be great. It's freezing here. The good news is it's supposed to warm up. Later today it's supposed to start warming up. So things will improve. But there's still a little bit of a spot where manure can get down through, but so anyhow, it's oh, this water is froze.
Oh my.
Wow. I'm gonna go turn that heater on. Welcome to Wisconsin. For all you Southerners that don't know how cold it gets here, normally it really isn't that bad, but the Canadians are probably saying, yeah, you just wait, come up here once. Sass Dutch. All right, where's that water heater at? Water heater, it's off. That is why, oh.
What?
It's blowing. Okay.
It could be touching.
So there's something going on there. We'll leave it off. It's supposed to warm up later today. That water is just for that side pen. The pens where we hoof trim. So if we get a lame cow or somebody that has problems getting up, we put them here. And this, we put them in here and then we feed them here and they water. Drink there. Just leave it, Jaron. Don't even try it.
Don't take that cap off?
No. Nope, it's supposed to warm up later today. We got enough other things that we have to do. But just wanted to... Oh, it's cold enough they called... School's been called off for 2 days. Well, Neilsville, my kids didn't have school yesterday anyhow. But all the other schools that weren't scheduled to be off were off yesterday and today. Everybody's off today. It's just brutal this morning. And it's a penetrating cold, like it just goes right through you. So anyhow, I'm gonna work on the hospital cows and get them done. Taking care of any fresh cows that aren't doing quite right or things like that. It's hard on animals this kind of weather, but the good thing is they're in a barn. They aren't out in the free range like some people want them to be. What do you think it'd be like out there?
Oh, it'd be bad. All the cows are hitting each other in here.
Yeah, there's so much comfort in the barn. I guarantee those cows would rather be inside today. They don't want to go outside. Yeah. So we were talking about our barns being wind tunneled. Is what we mean by that is there's fans on the end of the barn that suck the cool air, that suck air through in the summertime when it's nice out. From the one, it sucks it from the one end, from the west end to the east end, and it just makes it like a 5 or 7 mile an hour draft through here, and the cows really like it. And then in the wintertime, we've got our ridge up here in the center of the barn. When you have wind tunnel, that's closed. Where in a traditional freestall barn, that is open, so that lets all the hot air go up, where ours is getting sucked out the end. But if that was open, I guarantee you this barn would have been froze up yesterday already. There'd be a lot of manure in the alleys. So our ridge is closed, and we actually have fans up there getting the exhaust, the hot air and the steam out of the barn. So that's how we're ventilating the barn when it's cold out. There's some cracks up high, some openings, not cracks, in the sidewalls of the barn, and that's where the air is coming in. And that cold air then, it comes in and it drops down to the cow level because it's heavier. Yeah, it's heavier. And then it comes across and it gets sucked out the ridge fans. So yeah, you can see the barn door on the end is open right now. See the steam rolling in. Caesar's bringing, he's pushing up feed after he got done feeding. So yep, it's just a brutal day in Wisconsin. And the alleys are kind of slippery, but the cows are doing good. There's a couple fresh cows right here. They look good.
So I'm out here in the parlor now. This doesn't really have to do anything with the cold, but this end here, we're spraying water like crazy. The hose clamps just work loose, so I tightened them up. And this knife right here is such a handy thing. This is a Milwaukee with a little screwdriver end on it. I tell you what, this morning down at that house that was frozen up, I probably used that thing 10 times. It's really handy. And just fix the problem there, so. I don't know, looks like you can get them in razor blade version too, but they're real nice to have. It's kind of like a mini Leatherman, but. So it's so cold out here, we can't even get the diesel fuel inside the tractor, so we're gonna have to use the tank on the pump, or tank in the back of the truck here, see if that'll work. I guess that nozzle in our tank must be So we're here at the employee's house. Here's the thermostat. It's up to 6 degrees Fahrenheit, or 6 degrees Celsius, which is about 42 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. So, and the heat's been on for 3 hours, so it's going up slow. There's some broken pipes we found out, but we're gonna get her done.
So we got our herd health crew here today. It's still cold out, but it's gotten a lot better. Jaren's checking the numbers in the front. Caesar is giving new sleeves, and we got Dr. Marty here, and he's the one ultrasounding. So it's gotten it's warmed up a lot, but it's still plenty cool. I got my hat on right this time. I realized that I must have put it on the dark this morning. Inside out. Jared, did you get your hat inside out? I'm like, you're doing video. Attention. Pay attention. 1807. 1807. 1807 is 102 days. So we got the numbers of the days since the cow was bred, and then we tell it to Marty, and he tells us whether they're pregnant or open. He'll know without us telling him, but it's just a good thing to do to reassure that we're on the same page. Jared, who was the last one? I'm trying to do too many things.
Trying to be an influencer.
I don't remember.
16 something, right?
1649.
1649? So it's
1649.
Yeah.
okay. So apparently I can't help with herd health and video camera because they make videos. It is kind of a lot. So Caesar and Gerardo had went through and pushed everybody we needed to the front. So the majority of them are locked up here. So can I ask you a question?
Yep.
What is your favorite part about doing herd health, Dr. Marty?
Talking to my clients.
Talking to his clients.
Figuring out what their struggles are.
What kind of
This one here.
struggles?
1859.
She is 94 days.
Struggles can be anything from cow health to milk price to employee issues. All things we talk about during herd health. Looks good.
And trust me, we do. So what's the gestation period on a cow?
9 months.
9 months, which is 270 or 280 days?
Depends by the species or by the breed.
Okay, Holstein is 280.
Yes.
273 is
I don't know who 273 is. I know it's like 293 for a Swiss.
okay.
They gestate the longest.
Okay.
2097.
We didn't put them like this on purpose, but it seems like the white cows are together today. Look at that, 5 of them right in a row. It's like, is she good, Marty?
Yeah.
Jaren's looking for one cow that we couldn't find in pen 3, 1894. We don't know where she went, but she's not in here. So she must have went to a different pen. You didn't see her, Jaren?
No.
What's that? Pen 4?
Yeah. We're cleaning up the parlor and it's pretty steamy in here, but we're going outside to breed heifers out in the cold. Look at that whipping in there. We're going Arctic. We got some heifers outside that we had to preg check too, so only 10 of them. Ain't too bad out, I guess.
So now we're outside. We got about 10 heifers to check. These are heifers that have never had a baby yet. So
Last one of the day.
come on, baby. Come on. Start 29 days.
He is good, pregnant. Good.
Okay, everybody run for the office. It's cold out here.
Yeah, at least there's a lot of wind right here. Good. Like if it was windy.
Yeah, it's warmed up a lot.
Yeah.
So on the heifers, we put collars on to breed them, and then when they're checked pregnant, we take the collars back off because we don't want them on when they're out in the pasture. So Jaren's got all the collars here from the pregnant heifers, and then we'll put that on the next, put them on the next group, and get some more heifers pregnant. Caesar did a good job breeding. Let's
She could be like the end of the video or something.
yeah.
She's big.
Okay, you want to stand beside her?
We're good.
Okay, so Jaren is 5'9". Five. Now you're taller than that now.
5'8".
Okay, 5'8". Stand beside that cow.
Well,
I guess you're taller, but not by a lot.
she's big for a cow.
Huh?
She's big.
She's a monster, and she's such a pet. All right, so they're starting the second shift. We just got done with herd health, and it's warmed up a lot. The cows are just going into the parlor here, coming out of pen 4. They're just starting to straggle up. There they go. There goes one in. But so we are gonna go get some parts. We gotta get some more shark bites, and then what?
Fix the water line.
We gotta go fix the water lines.
Yay.
Yay! At least I'll be inside, and hopefully it's warmed up a little bit in there now. And that furnace was new. Is new in that house.
Yeah, it's 2 years old.
Yeah, just gotta stay on top of everything. Sometimes you fail, and this is what we deal with. I'm gonna start the truck. We think it's what happened in that frozen house. So yesterday the furnace wasn't working, and Steve went down there and fixed it. He told me it's working, so I never told Dalvin or whoever else is living there that it was fixed. So we think that they thought we were working on it while it's 40 below wind chills last night, and we thought it was fixed. So lack of communication. This is what we got. So it's really nobody's fault. It's just, I don't know. We'll get her fixed.
The reason they thought it could have been fixed is maybe right after Steve left, the furnace shut off, so the house never warmed back up.
Right.
So I thought it was broken the whole time.
And this is honestly, this is the coldest. Last night and this morning were the coldest it's been in 5 years.
Yeah.
Here in central Wisconsin. In Neilsville anyhow.
Hey guys, it is about 8 o'clock p.m. So we've been down here for several hours. I was here at 6 o'clock in the morning a.m. but yeah, we basically ran new water lines. The sink is over there. Ran all new updated water lines and PEX lines, and Yeah, but we're not done. There's gonna be about sink water, bathroom water, except the shower and bathtub, and that'll be about it for next couple days because, well, we gotta get a plumber probably because there's some lines busted up underneath the bathtub, which is up above the ceiling, and we don't really feel like doing that, so not really our skill level either. We're just farmers, but yeah, don't freeze your houses. Keep an eye on that because it gets ugly, and if we weren't doing this ourselves, it'd be a lot of money to have someone come and do all this work. So because we ran new lines up here. Water heater could be junk. Seems to be working. It's kind of warm, but yeah, we're gonna get her at least livable for tonight. The furnace has been on all day since 6:30 this morning. So, and it's only 60 degrees in this house. It was cold. Might be up to 65 now, but yeah, just nuts. Hey guys, so on that house that we were working on that froze up, we got everything working the way it should be. Nothing's leaking. So the house is 100% back up to normal, and we did not call anybody to come fix underneath the tub where I was showing you guys up underneath the tub there because Dad decided to tackle it when I was in school. So everything's good there. So that'll be it for the video. So catch you guys in the next one.